everyone, my name is Nash, and this was the first solo of the Curtis Gordon's song called Rock, Roll, Jump and Jive, which was recorded back in 1956 at Mercury Records, and in fact this solo was played with a pedal steel, not with a normal electric guitar, so I would like to present you my version, and let's see how we can accomplish the task of getting those pedal steel sounds using just a normal guitar. It starts with a very typical country / rockabilly line which goes from B to E. I'm palm muting the 6th string, of course, and if you want to be a real 50s rockabilly hipster, you might want also to try it out with your thumb. This chord is called E13, or without the thumb it could be played like this. As you can see, I'm omitting the 5th string, I just don't play it. This is my bass line, and what I'm going to play is just a very typical rockabilly lick. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. After that, interesting things start. In order to imitate that pedal steel sound, I'm using this chord, which is E6 with a lot of open strings. And I'm adding a couple of notes to this chord, namely F sharp on the 2nd string, 7th fret, which I bend to G. Now without the bass line, it also needs to pay attention to the fingers on my right hand. I play the first note, the one which I bend with my middle finger, then index finger, then first open string, open E, middle finger, and 3rd string, index finger. So I alternate my fingers like middle, index, middle, index, middle, index. After that, it's time to move to A or to A7, which I play like this. Notice a lot of open strings. At some point I'm adding also F sharp, again 2nd string, 7th fret, to make it A13. Also with the open 1st string, which kind of imitates something like pedal steel tuning, and the lick that I play sounds like this. It starts with a double stop, which I almost immediately mute with my left hand by slightly removing my fingers from the strings. And then I'm making this A7 chord, an A13, and play this thing with the open 1st string. So altogether it sounds like this. Let me show you how I mute strings with my left hand. After that, it's time to get back to E6. The same E6 with open strings, and this time, instead of bending notes, I will slide notes. In fact, these are absolutely the same notes as these ones. Sounds like a pretty familiar rockabilly lick. However, in order to make it sound like pedal steel, I'm using these open strings and I'm using sliding technique with my left hand. In fact, you could play the same with pull-offs like this. It also sounds cool in its sound way. However, if you recall what playing pedal steel is like, it is about sliding strings with a tone bar, and that's why I would prefer sliding instead of making pull-offs. Let me play it all together from the beginning until this moment. And now it's time to go to B. I will be using B13. Exactly the same shape as E13, which we played in the very beginning. You might find it challenging to change this E6 to B13 in time. And I would suggest you just to make a loop and to play it repeatedly until you get it, like this. Start slow and then increase tempo. Notice once again how I mute strings with my left hand. Mute, mute, and finally back to E13. On the original recording there is no this thing, but it sounds cool, so why not? Let's play it from the very beginning. And we are done. The next time we will take a look at the second solo, and it will be even more interesting. Hope to see you soon. Bye!